Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Yeah, everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, the bear market is coming. Run! Oh my god! Oh my god! People are funny. Well, we're gonna look at 24 hours performance of the market. Right after that, we will check out prices in details, and when we're done with that, we will look at our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? But yeah, before that, listen, it is the funniest part of thing is when people see green candles. Okay, people look at green candles, they rush in. You don't even have to tell them. You don't even have to do much. They rush in. But when they end up losing, they lose the money or investment or something goes wrong, they start blaming other people. They start blaming other people. But we all know from the get-go, you need to research. This is my millionaire journey, okay? This is like I said, a journey in which I'm trying to go from zero to a multi-millionaire status. And the reason I'm doing this is not just for me, okay? I'm doing this for generations, for my sons, my daughters, or the generation coming behind. Because yeah, it might be a hard thing to do, but it's not impossible. I did not come from a millionaire family. I'm trying to make sure a millionaire family comes out of me. If 2 or 3 of them come out, even better. Okay, so yeah, that is what pushes me. That is what drives me. Okay, that is what wakes me up every morning. Okay, because even if today I come up and things go perfectly okay, and I become a multi-billionaire, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not. There's a lot I can do for the world. There's also more than a lot I can do for my children, my generations to come. Understand? So yeah. But you come to that comparison, you come to people. Like yesterday I made a video for questions and answers. And what did I see next? Somebody inboxes me on my Twitter, which you guys know they call it now X. And they're like, oh, you should put your money in Bitcoin instead. And again I started to laugh. You guys already know me. I'm always gonna laugh about it. And I go like, I don't know what exactly your plan is, but that ain't mine. That's not my plan. I'm not trying to get, like, I do have in the next 5 years, I want to retire. I want to retire at 45. I do not want to retire at 70 or 80 like everybody else. And when I say retire, I mean, I want my own money to work for me. You know, I would sit in the office, just do what CEO does. A lot of you already know. Okay, I have my company, I have my music record label, there's a lot of things I got going on. But you have to think about it outside the box. Okay, that's what you have to think about. Because like every time, I always tell you guys, you have to ask, what is in for me? Yeah, Bitcoin is gonna rush. Come on, excuse me. Yeah. Bitcoin is gonna run. Yeah, but what is in? What is in it for you? That's the first thing you have to ask. If Bitcoin goes to 200,000, what is in it for you? How much are you gonna make? Is it profitable for you? But all that depends on, first of all, asking one simple question. What do you want? What do you want? If you just want to make $1, okay, go ahead and put your money in Bitcoin. Put $10,000 in there and you make $1,000. You're happy with that? That's good. But if you have a different goal, like yours truly, I want a situation where I put a $10,000 in, and then let's say 2 or 3 years down the line, the same as Bitcoin, that investment can produce me, let's say, $500,000, $200,000. I mean, generational money. That's what I'm looking for. That's why I keep telling you, it's not voodoo, it's not magic, it's not anything. It's just one thing leading to another, which is, first, you need to find the investments that are guaranteed to work like that. Second, you need to be in that investment before anybody and their grandmama gets in. Third, you need to be patient. Okay, you need to be patient enough, because like you just saw what happened just a couple days ago. Market was crashing, and I was telling people we're not in the bear market. We're not. Everything else is still showing that, yeah, there's still some steam left to run on. It won't be that long like a lot of people think, but I myself personally, I still think we're not in the bear market. Bitcoin has to push up. I've been saying it here every day. Bitcoin is showing the signs of pushing up to that 150, 160,000. Once we get there, then we will start to reevaluate the market again. And that's something that most people are not paying attention to. Everybody, oh yeah, the house is on fire, blah, blah, blah. And people are not even paying attention to it. Another thing, again, macroeconomy. It is not the first time we talk about it. Just most recently, okay, the carryover trade on the Japanese. The Japanese is happening again. I told you, they are not going to print money like you think. Normally, when the US prints money, other countries absorb it. But what are we looking at right now? Other countries are printing money themselves. So if the US prints money, who is going to absorb it? People are not thinking about that. Nobody's paying attention to it. Nobody's asking themselves that question, right? Like, yeah, what will happen if the US prints money? Okay, QT is ending. Now we're gonna go QE. Okay, QE can be on many ways. They can do QE many ways. It does not necessarily involve printing more money. Do you understand what I mean? And that's what most people are not even paying attention. The government doesn't have to print money to stimulate economy. They don't have to. There are many ways. Okay, they can do, for example, contracts. For example, okay, they can award contracts to companies, okay, at cheaper costs. They can do that. They can reduce income tax. They can reduce payroll taxes, because companies that are paying less taxes in their payroll, they are going to hire more people. They can do that. There is so many ways that this problem can be tackled. But the problem here is that most people are just fixed on one thing only: printing money. And we've been here talking about it, like we cannot afford to devaluate the dollar even more, because the US on the international table, we are facing a very huge problem that people are trying to ditch the dollar. And if you start ditching the dollar without the US being a producing country, we have a bigger problem than just economy. You understand? So yeah, the Feds have two ways. I think sometime in this December, we're about to find out. We're about to find out what route are they going to take. And like I'm saying, if you ask me my humble opinion, I think they're going to say fuck economy. The whole world is already fucked up anyways, right? I think that's what they're going to do. Very well, let's watch and see. Now, opportunity, those kind of things create an opportunity, create ways that only people who are looking beyond that wall know exactly what they want. Like I said the other day, Kaspa, Quant, Cash, in that order. If you want, you can add Jasmine or something like that, some risky assets. Now, you buying Kaspa, you keeping some of the cash on the side. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, that's how you want to get in there. You want to put your money to start working. You want to find those little opportunities, and you want to have cash on the side. Like when the unexpected happens, you have an easy access to get into those kinds of opportunities. Like I'm telling you, it's about a buzz. When it bursts, of course, you look at, I think I said it wrong. Look at, for example, the stock market. All-time high, all-time high, all-time high, and all-time highs. But economy in the entire world is going down. It's like suffering. So something does not make any sense. How is the stock market rallying when the rest of the world, the entire world economy is going down? Something doesn't add up. So that's kind of ingredients of what's going on. Like very soon the US will get into a recession and things will go blah blah blah. Sooner than later it's going to bust. When it busts, you want to have that money because the stock market is going to crash all the way to the lowest, and you can add to your favorite stocks that you want. That's one way to do it. Kaspa has the possibilities, the higher possibilities of a higher return than Bitcoin. Because now Kaspa, just the market cap alone, was sitting at 1 point something billion. Right? Which one is easier to move? 1 billion or 1 point something trillion? Which one is easier? And on top of that, Bitcoin has begun to see, people have begun to ask questions about like, okay, we are talking about Bitcoin here, store of value, Bitcoin here, this and that. Is that really so? Somebody's lying to us here. Somebody's not telling the truth. So yeah, the truth is beginning to come out, and we have begun to see people asking those questions, right? People asking like, okay, okay. People asking like, okay, that's what you say does not add up to what is on the paper. What's going on here? Either the paper is lying or you are lying. Somebody's not telling the truth, right? It's beginning to happen. And then you start to see things like, oh, the ETFs are not playing out, or this and that is not doing this. They look for every kind of opportunity to blame something else other than telling the truth. And the truth as we know it is that, yeah, Bitcoin is pure hype right now. Pure hype, no more, no less. Sooner than later, the hype is going to die out. And that's why I always tell you, if you did not get into Bitcoin below $10,000, please stay away from it, or else you will be used as exit liquidity. Those of us who got it, yeah, I'm still looking at that hype. It is still doing this, okay? It's no longer this way. It was going up like this before. Now it is doing this, because sooner than later it's going to do this, and then we will go. By then, I'm trying to see, I think probably $300,000 to $500,000, anything in between that. Yeah, how much did I invest? And by the time it gets to those prices, I will be a monkey's uncle. It's that simple. You trying to invest in it right now at 100,000, yeah, maybe you just want to make little money. But if you're in my millionaire journey and we're trying to go from zero to a millionaire status, then yeah, that is a hell no. It's not, because they told you store of value. Bitcoin is not store of value. I will tell you that right now. The white paper said peer-to-peer money. Bitcoin is not peer-to-peer money. It's not. Because it does nothing add up when it comes to Bitcoin. It's not adding up. So the only thing left is just that hype. And that hype, my friends, is something that we're going to watch out to see what MSTI is going to finish. Well, once they finish with Michael Saylor and their clones. Once they finish with them, all that is going to come out into balance. If they approve it, Bitcoin is going to run. If they don't, Bitcoin is going to be the joke of the century, because it has no utility. It's that simple. It has no utility. And by then, yeah, it should be probably up there 150 or 200,000, whatever it is. Institutions are still in it. People put a lot of money in it, and I don't see them just closing shop at the loss. I think they're going to push the price, and we will see. Same thing we go to Quant. You remember we were talking about Quant here, and I do remember telling you guys that my ideal price for Quant is $5,000. That's the ideal price for it. But until adoption is done, until everything is takes place, we will not know for sure. That's why I think the odds are higher for Quant performing the way I think it will than for it to fail. That's why I'm buying Quant on spot, and I have leverage trades on it. Again, we are going from zero to a millionaire status. Quant is something like, I'm telling you, most people are just, oh yeah, HBAR, oh yeah, XRP, oh yeah, this and that. Yeah, they are all cross-border. cross-border payments. Sorry, they're all like that. But it will work perfect for XRP if everybody in the world was using one bank. Because sending money from one bank, from one point to the other point within the same bank, then yes, it will work. But it's not like that. Some people are using XRP, some people are using HBAR, some people Chainlink, some people are going to go with Kaspa because yeah, Kaspa is ISO 20022 compliant. It meets it. Some people are going to use this, some people are going to use that. For them to be able to work, like for example, my own corporation, I might be using Kaspa, and your company might be using XRP. For us to be able to transact, I don't see that bank having every chain available. That's a lot of money, a lot of resources, a lot of things. I think the easiest way, they're going to use the Quant over Ledger, because the Quant over Ledger has that interoperability. On one end, I can put in XRP and it comes out of the other end as Kaspa. You see what I mean? So yeah, that use case and that is something that none of these coins has except for Quant. And I keep telling you, it's just the way it is put in. For them to use the Quant over Ledger, they have to buy and stake Quant. When people start to buy and stake Quant, supply shock happens. With the supply shock happening, a lot of boom. I mean, like a lot of money is going to roll everywhere. Do not get left behind thinking about XRP this, XRP that. Guys, XRP, yeah, is part of the cross-border payments. But how many banks are going to use XRP? What kind of banks are they? Are they commercial banks? Are they normal banks and all that stuff? Because I keep telling you, everything is going to depend on micro transactions. Microtransaction, every day to day buying and selling. You going to the grocery store, me going to the gas station to put gas. Microtransactions. That's where it's going to end. And now XRP, can it do it? That's number one. How fast is XRP? That's number two. How interoperable is XRP? That's number three. So yeah, those are things that you need to ask yourself. And when you start asking yourself those kind of questions, you will start coming to conclusion of what Quant is. You will start coming into conclusion what Kaspa is. You will start looking at the opportunity laying right in front of you that you don't have to run 10,000 miles over there to go find, right? And those kind of things, if you look at it, like I said earlier, you can put in $10,000 in Bitcoin today for you to be able to make 2 or 3 grand in the next 5 years, if that's what your plan is. But in Quant, you put in 10 grand today, 5 years from now, you're welcome. You'll see. Same thing goes to Kaspa. You put in 10 grand today on Kaspa, 5 years from now, okay, you will see. Because again, most people don't see the implication. They don't realize the implication of VPROX on Kaspa. How Kaspa is going to function compared to other blockchain or blockdax or whatever you call them. Once you start to study Kaspa and then you realize what it is being built, blockchain the way it's supposed to be. I'm telling you, once Kaspa is done and ready to go, you will not see blockchain or blockdag the same again. You will not. And you see the money, like we keep making jokes about it here, money is not going to trickle down. No, but money is going to trickle down from all of them. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, you name it. It's going to trickle down from it into Kaspa. Those of you calling the raccoon Cardano, Cardano has no adoption. Cardano chain is dying. Seriously, it is. And once Kaspa comes out, well, it is. I've been saying it here for a long time, right? I've been repeating myself on it. Guys, you will understand what I mean once Kaspa gets ready and is running. You will see. You will see all these layer ones, the way they are going to end up. I mean, it is funny. It's funny, right? It has started to happen with Quant, right? I told you, all you got to do is sit tight and watch what Quant is going to do. See? It is happening. Now, yeah, they are going to buy Quant. They are going to stake Quant. It doesn't happen in one day, but you are going to start seeing this slowly grind up to those points. You will see. Anyways, guys, yeah, as you guys can see, I'm today making a video sitting in the mechanic shop. I gotta go right quick and take care of stuff. Okay. Anyways, that's why this video is gonna be a little shorter. But anyway, let's go look at the market right quick and see what let's see what they got going on in there. Let's see what they got going on there. Okay. Let's look at crypto bubbles. Let's see, crypto bubbles. Where are you? Right there. Whoa, rain. Who is rain now? I don't know what rain is, but well, I'm gonna stay away from it. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, some mixed feeling. I told you we are not in the bear market. I told you that, right? We are not there. But people are just like, yeah, you see, like, look at the RSI, look at MACD, look at even fear and greed index, look at the macroeconomic. Anything you want to look at does not show you that we're in the bear market. Doesn't. But yeah, people are panicking, running for the hill, right? They're gonna figure out. You about to see it. Most people are shorting right now, and you know exactly what these market makers usually do. You do, right? They are going to flip it before you even know. Like Kaspa, for example, most liquidity is sitting at that 9 cents. 9 cents. You're about to see, okay? It's just like I usually be here and wait for that perfect moment and I will laugh. I don't say I'm laughing and you feel offended, because yeah, I don't care. I'm still gonna laugh. I'm still gonna laugh. Okay? I can't call Uncle T today. Dang it. Okay, let's go look at the market. I gotta go. I'm a little bit busy today. Let's see. CAS, we'll start with KAS, King Kaspa. We have here 2.3% up the last hour, 4.6% up on the day, 2.4% down on the week, 22.7% down on the month, and 72.5% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.13 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $39.01 million. Okay, now let's go look at QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. 1.7% up the last hour, 1.1% up on the day, 3.3% down on the week, 2.1% down on the month, and 19.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.16 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $20.25 million. Now let's go look at Cubic. Okay, the people see they're still at war over there. Let's see. 1% up the last hour, 1.7% down on the day, 4.1% down on the week, 40.7% down on the month, and 53.4% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $104.67 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $3.01 million. We look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. Let's see. 0.2% up the last hour, 1.3% down on the day, 12.1% down on the week, 31.8% down on the month, and 71.8% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $359.71 million and the 24 hours volume traded at $28.07 million. Now let's go look at the Jonathan's pet turtle called Bitcoin. I call it the orange guy. We have 0.9% up the last hour, 0.1% up on the day, 6.9% down on the week, 21.4% down on the month, 10.5% down on the year, sitting at market cap of $1.74 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $73.82 billion. Okay, so looking at Bitcoin right now, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but if you remember that 2021 bull run, the last leg of that bull run, this is how it started. They look way similar. But anyway, maybe that's me. Maybe because I've been staring at charts for a long, like I'm beginning to see things in there. But I think I have a feeling, and when I look at them, I have a feeling like, yeah, it's gonna play out the same. Okay. But anyways, now let's go look at prices in details right quick. Trading view, right there. Let's see. DXY is going down, Bitcoin going up. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Inverse correlation. Okay. Now we look at bam. There you go. Remember I was telling you yesterday? This is Kaspa on the hourly. Price always gets attracted to the moving average. I don't know, every day I say the same thing, and it seems like people don't listen. Before, I don't used to tell you, indirectly, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not your financial advisor. But I told you this yesterday, and not the day before that, week before that. It is a normal thing that it always happen. Look, price always gets attracted to moving average, right? And you look at my simple way of trading. What do you say? Yesterday I was telling you pay attention to the ribbon, right? It's about to turn green. That's why I kept telling you. So right now it is doing perfectly normal. Price went up, okay? Got attracted to it. Now I'm expecting it to go and come back and reset and retest and go. Okay? Second scenario, okay, which could also happen is that price goes up to it, breaks below back it again to retry the moving ribbon and then try up again. It's that simple. When I trade, I don't use rocket science. It's simple indicators. MACD, RSI, you can add Bollinger Band, moving ribbon, moving average. It's normal ways of doing it. Okay? Anyways, now let's go try and see what's going on the 4 hourly. What do you see? Now, the 1 hour has reset. That's the best thing ever. Now, 4 hourly, as you can see, it is also curving upwards. Look at where the moving ribbon is sitting. 4.8, almost 5 cents. So yeah, I'm expecting Kaspa to rally up there to the moving average close to 5 cents and see if it's going to break above and go, or the second will happen just like on the 1 hourly. But this is bullish because by the time the ribbon turns green here, this price will be long gone. See what I'm telling you? And imagine that Bitcoin breaks up. Bitcoin starts to run. Oh hell yeah. you're about to see yourself. Okay? Anyways, now let's look at the daily candle. Like I was telling you guys, everything depends. 1 hour reset, 4 hour reset, daily reset, and then we go to the weekly. The daily candle is green. We haven't closed it yet. We still got 7 hours to go to see how this thing closes. But if it closes green, the next one opens green. Now we go. Away we go. I'm telling you, things are lining up for Kaspa. Things are going to play out exactly like I thought. Now, that's why when I tell you, for me, when you start to look at it, anything below 12 cents is nothing but noise. Once we conquer that 12 cents, we'll start looking at 15 cents. I do remember there was a lot of resistance over there at 15 cents. After that, we look at 18, 19 cents before we start to go into all-time high and eventually into price discovery. So yeah, I'm sitting tight. I'm not panicking. I know things are going to play out. Okay. Now let's go look at Quant right quick. Let's reduce that. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go with QNT, the banker's coin. There you go. See? Just like the same thing I was telling you guys yesterday, right? This is funny. It is just this is funny. See? Price always get attracted to the moving average, right? Ribbon green, turning up. Everything is playing out the way I told you. That's why I'm not going to waste too much time. Let's just go through it. See? Now the same thing just with Kaspa, right? 1 hour has reset. Now the 4 hourly is almost resetting. The same thing you know before you know it, the daily is going to do the same thing. Daily candle turning green. Now let's see when it closes, right? That's why when you ask people, I keep saying the same. For me, anything under $125 is nothing but noise. If we conquer that, we'll be looking at 151. After 151, we'll be having 164. Right after that, 176, which will lead us into 230. If we can conquer that, the next price target will be all-time high before we get into price discovery. So yeah, there is nothing to do, just watch. As Bitcoin does its thing, just watch. Okay? Now, even if you go look, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin right quick, see if there is any changes there or not. If you see Bitcoin, let's see what's on the hour, let's see, same thing. Bitcoin is just starting, and like I told you, look, my green line was there, right? You guys remember? And then if you paid attention to it, great. But anyways, look, price right now has not even touched the moving average yet. Bitcoin is still going up. The same thing goes when you look at it on the 4-hourly. Okay, look at it on the 4-hour. The same. It's just curving. First 1 hour reset, then 4 hours follows, then follows by the followed by the daily and then weekly. Like I said, everybody is busy crying for a bear market. Bear market is not here yet. Bitcoin is getting ready to give that one more push, and you guys will see it's ready for it. Once it happens, you will understand. Okay, you will start understanding where this thing is going. You will see. Don't say I didn't warn you. All I'm doing is just sitting tight, because again, this is my millionaire journey. I know it's not going to happen overnight. I'm sitting patiently, playing on the leverage, playing on spots, and getting things going. Okay. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. But before we do that, like I usually say, okay, I'm gonna try to rush. Please do not go into leverage if you don't know what you're doing. Down below, I do have the links: Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix Exchange. Sign up following those links. They will give you free money. You get free money, take $20 out and try to turn it 20 into 40, 40 into 50, 50 into 60, something like that. If you cannot do that, stay away. Okay, stay away from leverage. Anyways, like I'm rushing. Let's go right quick. Let's look at my positions. Start on Bydfi. Here, you guys know I'm trading King Kaspa. I'm also trading Quant. Right, my overall right now 5,900. You see, aggressive trader. Right, I'm almost back at 6,000. Almost. Okay, if you look at the contracts, you will see that here my Kaspa, I am still down, but it's like 285. Wow, that is doing really good. This thing was down almost $700. It's doing very good. On my Quant, I am also still down 3,900. See, couple days, two or 3 days ago, this thing was down 5,000 or what, $400 or something like that. You can go check it and see. I am an aggressive trader. I trade at 50x, and I don't use stop losses. That's why market starts to move up. You see how aggressive my positions are also moving up. Okay, now let's go look at Phemex. On Phemex, I'm only trading King Kaspa, no more, no less. My overall right there right now is sitting at $857. Okay, it's also doing pretty good. Look at my contracts there. You'll see that my contract, I'm still down 24%, which is $272. Pretty good. I really like it. It's doing good. Now let's go look at Wix Exchange. Last but not the least, on Wix I'm trading King Kaspa, and I'm also trading Quant. As you guys can see, you remember when this position was, my overall was down $200, right? Now look at it. I am up $1,500 approximately. Everything is playing out normal. Keep calm and you will see. Okay, now if you look at my contracts, you will see that here on my Quant I am up $330 approximately. Okay, doing perfectly good. And on my Kaspa, I am also still down $324. Although you guys remember this thing was down $700 or something like that. But hey, it's playing out just like I told you guys it would. Okay, I trade at 50x and I don't use stop losses. That's just me. You can pause it and you can look at my numbers if that's what you're interested in doing. Okay, now let's go look at my son's Acorn. Since today is Monday, let's see how his Acorn is doing. Let's see, let me upload on there, and wow, see, $494. That boy is doing good. I am very proud of my boy right now. Very proud of him. You guys do remember, like how many weeks now when we started this? I am so proud of my boy now, it's not even funny. He's doing pretty good. Let's see his investments. Let's see we got going on. He's up today 0.93%. Not bad. You mean? You know, see, no, I mean, not bad for a little kid. He's doing pretty good. See, stocks, okay, pretty good. ETFs, bonds, pretty good. I'm proud of my son, boy. I'm so proud of him. He's doing pretty good. Anyways, yeah, guys. Like I said, sit tight. Do not fall for anybody's BS. Don't fall for it. Start looking for those investments, because we're trying to go from zero to a millionaire status. We are not looking for $1,000 gain. That, I don't know about you, but that is not my gain. Okay, So anyways, yeah, stay focused. Stay focused. We are almost there. Almost. Okay? Anyways, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Okay? It don't take you much to give a like and comment. I'm interested in knowing what you think about everything we talked about today. And also, don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. Until I see you in my next one, please, take very good care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.